quick conversation. As we know, it's unfortunate that Tyrese has been arrested. He had put out a video that this may happen. He was conversating with Instagram people. He was kind of didn't have the phone on him. He was basically talking about what possibly could happen, what possibly could occur. As we know, Tyrese has been divorced for a while. For a while. Let's go ahead and play the disclaimer as more people come in, and then that way we can get into the topic. Because sometimes as I'm doing my disclaimer, people will exit out because the disclaimer is playing. But let's go ahead and do the disclaimer, and then we'll get into the topic. So thanks for being here, everyone. Like the video as you come in. So thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and please share if you care. What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about what's on Instagram, what's on Twitter, what's going on in the news around the world. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. And don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. And have a great day. Okay, everyone. So yeah, we're generally going to talk about Tyrese. As we're seeing here, it's basically saying Tyrese was arrested for unpaid child support and must pay $73,000 to be released. Now, this is the biggest thing. Does he have an attorney? Will the girlfriend pay that amount? What's really going to happen in regards to this? Did he have the account set up for this to be paid? I'm just checking my sound. Press 1 if you can hear me okay. Press 1 if you can hear me okay. Okay, I think the sound is okay. But yeah, like the video as you guys come in. So everybody's talking about this. And remember, you know, he would wine her, dine her. They would do things together. He would do romantic things for her. And maybe that was just to basically try and keep her. Because he knew if he got a divorce and he had to pay child support, it would be a lot because their child is young. This is definitely, everybody, this is definitely scaring a lot of guys from getting married. Bible. Some weddings are probably set up to happen this year, next month, a month later, and guys are probably backing away. Because what Tyrese is going through, don't think that some men are walking away. Bae, I want to be with you, but I don't want to get married. Bae, I love you, I just don't want to get married. Some men probably propose and they're going to just keep being engaged. We see a lot of famous marriages have concerns. He had a prenup. Now, mind you, allege she has several lawyers, which is draining Tyrese. Tyrese said is draining his accounts because she has several lawyers. He has a lawyer. And, you know, if you don't know the story, basically Tyrese said he was out of town. And then there was covers on the cameras as she was packing to leave him. Now, what transpired, we saw over the last years, Tyrese has struggled with things with his other baby mama and child support. And remember, that's the video, what more do you want for me? I'm already paying. So when you're rich, if you have a child, there will be child support. Think about it. Kanye West is paying alleged Kim $200 per month for the children. And Tyrese has to pay $73,000 to get out of jail. So most men are very scared to have children, scared to get married, and this is some of the reasons why. And we get it. And if you don't know, I'm hearing different stories in regards to Tyrese wanted the judge removed. But I guess that didn't happen. And Tyrese had said in a video yesterday, this could happen. He's never been to jail before. He's never gotten really in trouble with the law. So this will be his first time. Now, if there was a court date this morning, I would not be surprised if he hasn't already gotten a bond, got released. Somebody has this money, right? He's a millionaire, right? So he should be already out, right? I have yet not heard that he's already out or released or the bond has been put forth. Now, I would imagine if he was speaking with his attorney for the weekend, I'm sure they already had everything set up just in case if he was going to go to jail. But it's sad. He just had his premiere, what, a week and a half ago? He just had his premiere. A lot of his friends showed up for the premiere. And here he is a week later, still dealing with the child support issue. We get it. If he was ordered to pay XYZ, he would have had to pay it. They weren't going to play with Tyrese. If you're trying to have a judge remove, you're not feeling the judge, at some point, you're going to be held in contempt. And that's what happened. He was held in contempt because he was not paying the order that was sent to him. And I think sometimes too, I'm not a lawyer, so this is not legal advice. I think sometimes when you get that order, you have to sign it. And did he not sign the original order that was put forth, earlier this year, late last year? Now they go off his income. We know that Tyrese and his ex-wife, baby mother, have been going back and forth since their divorce. And he had said that, he had tried to talk to pastors and he had tried to have people talk with her. This is scaring a lot of guys. This is scaring a lot of guys and women, because sometimes it's just not the men that's rich. Sometimes these women are rich. Look at what Halle Berry went through. Look what Mary J. Blige went through. Look what Kelly Clarkson went through. Divorce, child support stuff, it gets messy, y'all. I feel bad for the couples that are due. Wait, I feel bad for the guy that was thinking about proposing and he changed his mind. I feel bad for the weddings that's supposed to happen and the guy changed his mind. Or the woman is rich and she changed her mind and afraid of the guy taking her to court. This is affected. I'm telling you, we're going to start hearing stories that, and anybody in the chat, let me know how it's been for you. Receiving child support, yes or no? Seeking child support, yes or no? Baby father not paying child support, yes or no? Or the mom is supposed to pay child support to the guy, yes or no? I remember a friend talking to me that she was the worker. She had like 2 jobs. And the baby father of 4 thought he was going to get a lot of money. And he did not. And he was surprised. For the 4 children, I think he got less than $100. And him and his girlfriend, they thought they were going to go in there and get a bag. And that did not happen. The judge knew of the lady, I believe. And the guy tried to play the girl. So it does happen. And the biggest thing is, like I said, there are people that are talking about getting engaged, wanting to get married. And I think this is going to affect. Now, how do a lot of people feel about what's going on with Tyrese? Do you feel bad for him? Do you not feel bad for him? Should he have not decided to have children? Children are a blessing. But what's happening to him, it has to be extremely stressful, because you see, let's say 8 years ago, Tyrese seemed cool, calm. He was hanging out with Rev Run. They did the album about love and marriage. And then all of a sudden, he was having issues with the other baby mama about child support. And then he was having concerns about, some of the medical stuff he was going through, because I don't want to name what he was going through, but we could see that there was a change in Tyrese over the last 5 to 8 years. Sad, but true. Sad, but true. And you have to be careful who you date. You have to be careful who you have children by. You have to be careful what's going to transpire. If you have children, men may go through this. Women may go through this. This just is not a male thing. We see what Mary J. Blige, Kelly Clarkson, and Halle Berry are going through. We see what they're going through. Now, in regards to men and child support, Tyrese is going through it. Kanye's going through it. I'm sure. Note in the comments, have you seen any other famous men that's going through this same situation as Tyrese? Sad but true. And then I guess they put this out. He was basically saying, I might be arrested in the morning. So he kind of knew, you could screenshot that. he kind of knew what was going on. He kind of knew that this could happen. So I'm hoping that him and his lawyer set some things in place where that bond or that money will be paid to her. And it's also kind of concerning too. You know what I mean? I'll just be general in regards to that. But whew, ladies, be safe, because some men will get extremely frustrated about this child support situation. And for some girls that struggled with children and having children, and the dad was getting paid under the table and didn't want to help because the mom, he became angry with the mom, just pay something to help. Whatever you send, it's going to help with your children, whether that's food or clothes or shelter. You really have to be careful who you date and who you have kids by. Check to see how he treated his girlfriends. Check to see how he treats his mom. You have to be careful who you date, who you bring into your circle, who you bring around your family. We would have never thought that this would be what Tyrese is going through. The last 8 years has been a lot for him. Even in the last 5 to 8 years, we've seen a shift, we've seen a change. If you did not check out, he was on Shannon Sharpe, I want to say last week or the week before. Really good interview. He was kind of upset that he wasn't on the brown couches. Then he talks about him not wearing deodorant. There's a bunch of clips. Let me see if I could find. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can find some of the clips of what he was saying on Shannon Sharpe. And then that way we can hear what his mindset was 2 weeks ago. Let's see. Let's see. I hope everyone's having a great day. Let's see. Let's go to Tyrese's page first and see what he was talking about yesterday. Let's see. I have to be careful because I don't want to pull up his music. So I'll pull up the Shannon Sharpe of what he was talking about on Shannon Sharpe. It was a pretty good interview. I really liked the Marlon Wayans interview as well. Let's see. So they're talking about Shannon Sharpe being in that green outfit with the tote bag. He's talking about Beyonce and Jay-Z having true wealth. I don't know if he went into detail about his relationship on Shannon Sharpe. It's interesting that Shannon Sharpe only has. Let me go to Club Shay Shay. It looks as if he only has a few clips in regards to Tyrese. Oh, my leg's going numb. Hold on. I guess Shannon Sharpe, had a conversation with. There's more clips on Club Shay Shay. I guess Shannon Sharpe and Chet Ochocinco had a conversation about different stuff. He talked about Cat Williams. Controversial, but I'm gonna say it. Would you agree or disagree that physically on Earth there's more black people? So maybe I'll do a breakdown of the whole interview with him and Shannon Sharpe, and we'll kind of go through some of the clips. I kind of have to watch what I say because sometimes larger pages follow what I say or do, and they take it for their own because sometimes they can't come up with their own topics and conversation. That has become frustrating for me. I'm trying to see if he talked anything about him and his ex-wife. Yeah, but the biggest thing is prayers go out to Tyrese. He has to figure things out. Like I said before, this is something that he had talked about the day before, that he might get arrested because of him in contempt and not paying what the judge had ordered. So my prayers go out to him, his family. You know, he has a steady girlfriend he's been seeing, I want to say maybe a year after he separated from his wife, if not 6 months, 8 months after. I wonder what she has to say about all this. But prayers go out to Tyrese. Prayers go out to Tyrese. But thanks for being here, everyone. I hope you have a great day. Focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be around people that's loving, kind, and respectful. Everyone, goodbye.